Hey, I'm Sandy Guard. It's day 4 of Dry January. Thanks for joining me again. Today, I want to talk to you about sitting with discomfort. I shared this topic last year on day 4, not recreating the wheel here, but I talked about meditation last year. I want to add in a few different techniques. So the first is box breathing. It's kind of a form of meditation if you engage in it for a few minutes. The idea is you breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then release for a count of 4. The whole idea of sitting with discomfort is we're not going and grabbing a drink, you know? Often those of us who are regular drinkers, as I used to be, would just grab a drink if I was peeved or stressed or feeling overworked or agitated or whatever excuse. A lot of times just an excuse to go grab a drink. But if we're not drinking anymore, we really need to learn the skill of sitting with discomfort. So let's try this breathing technique. Gonna breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and release. Simple as that. You can practice that on your own. The other thing I want to suggest is journaling. If we're sitting with our emotions, but know it's valuable to release them rather than ruminate, just do it. Do it that way, You can write it all down. If you need to move the energy, another way you can do it is just go scream in a pillow. Whole idea here is just to sit or feel the discomfort rather than grabbing a drink. If you need to move the energy, that's fine. I'm not, here to suggest that you don't have to do something about it really. But meditating is a good way to just sit with the discomfort. It's not always easy to sit with discomfort. If you need to do something about it, choosing a different method rather than drinking, something healthier. So there's also the opportunity to ask who inside of yourself is experiencing that discomfort. And I'm offering a new process on my website to help go deeper with that. So you might want to check that out on my website. I'll be back tomorrow. You can check out my videos from last year too. The playlist is called Give Dry a Try. And I'm glad you're doing that, giving dry a try. So see you tomorrow. I'll be